Sea anemones are the marine predatory animals of the order Cnidaria. They are named after the anemone, a terrestrial flowering plant, because of the colourful appearance of many. Sea anemones are classified in the Phylum Cnidaria, class Anthozoa, subclass Hexacorallia, that eats crabs. Within the Phylum Cnidaria, the class Anthozoa includes corals, anemones, sea pants, and sea fans. Cnidaria is a phylum under kingdom Animalia containing over 11,000 species of aquatic animals found both in freshwater and marine environments. Sea anemones may look a little bit like flowers.
Characteristic of sea anemones. 1. They have a soft, simple polyster body with two tissue layers and a central gut cavity. 2. The mouth of the sea anemones is surrounded by stingy tentacles which are used to disarm food. 3. Sea anemones also lack the external or internal calcareous skeleton. 4. The sea anemones looks like plant, but they are really meat-eating animals. Last but not least, some are leaf attached to jellyfish and
Sea anemones, sometimes called the flower of the sea, an actually beautiful animal, closely related to jellyfish and coral. All of the animals within this group have stinging cells which they use for the capture of prey and to protect themselves against predators. Sea anemones are simple animals, often attached to hard surfaces such as rock and boulders that bury themselves in sand, mud, or gravel on the seafloor. Sea anemones can move slowly by gliding on their base. There are some amazing facts. The first is some anemones such as the snake-lox anemone glow fluorescent green under ultraviolet light. Number 2 is the mouth of sea anemones is also their bottom. And the last one is some anemones have tiny algae living inside them, allowing them to obtain extra energy.
Next, what use is sea anemones? Sea anemones are able to capture food like zooplankton from the seawater around them. They use their long stinging tentacles to stick to tiny bites of food and move it towards their mouth inside the ring of tentacles. The anemone's venom-filled tentacles give the fish protection from the predators, while the anemones nest on food scraps from the
Sea anemones mostly live attached to rocks on the seafloor or on coral reefs. They wait for small fish and other prey to swim close enough to get caught in their stinging tentacles. When prey get close enough, a sea anemone will use its tentacles to eject venomous stinging threads that paralyze its prey. Once its prey is subdued, a sea anemone uses its tentacles to grab the prey and sweep it into its mouth. Sea anemones don't always stay in one place. They can slide slowly along the ocean floor or swim by moving their tentacles. They can also hitch a ride from time to time with other sea creatures. For example, sea anemones have been known to have symbiotic relationships with hermit crabs. A symbiotic relationship is one in which two animals help each other out in unique ways and each animal
Reproduction of sea anemones. Reproduce asexually by either longitudinal fission or by pedal laceration. Pedal laceration is a new anemone is formed once a grown anemone moves away from an area and leaving behind some fragments of its pedal disc. Regeneration occurs and a brand new anemone is made from the leftover pedal pieces of the other anemone. Anemone has both male and female reproductive system and it is called hermaphroditic animals. Sea anemones produce only eggs or sperm at any one time. Eggs are fertilized inside the gastrovascular cavity of the animal, and development of the eggs will take place either in the surrounding ocean water or in the septal chamber of the animal. The result of this process is a swimming planula larva which is either planktonic, feeding on its own, or lithotropic,